Hey people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. In this episode, I'm going to be put up a list of 20 fragrances. I know you guys love lists and you want to see like a lot of fragrance in one video. So yes, your dream is going to be coming true. Trust me, as if you never saw it before. So just want to do top 20 fragrances which has the best top opening notes or top notes, whatever you say, best opening, in general, that you get in a fragrance. This opening, what I mean by every fragrance has three stages: opening, top note, then the heart notes, and the base notes. So many fragrances are very much like uniform. They do not change so much. You just get whatever you get in the opening. It's like follows almost the same until the last stage of the fragrance. But some of the fragrance, the opening is so beautiful. Some companies, they make it so alluring for you to go, and then if it's a new fragrance out, you smell it, you go like, most of the people will go and smell it, wow, I love it, and they take it home, but the dry down they do not like so much. So these fragrances, some of their dry down, they're okay, some of them are really good, even better than opening. But we're not going to be talking about the dry down, we're not going to be talking about mid notes or like base notes, just the opening top notes that I really really enjoy. And these are not in any particular orders, and I have mixed my some of my niche. I don't own so many niche, but the ones that I have and like, I put it here. And I'm going to be showing you just 20 fragrances with my favorite top notes. Okay, these are my favorite according to my liking, and there are many other fragrances which also has great top notes. Okay, so first one, I'm going to start with the fragrance. This list is dominated by Dior and Chanel a little bit. You can say multiple fragrances, but this perfume, my dear brother Brett Stocks just recently bought it. This morning he posted in my group, and this is a classic from Dior. This is Dior Eau Sauvage EDT, not magnetic top or anything, just the lemon heaven. So this one has that rosemary, kind of like very beautiful original authentic Italian lemon, as well as some vetiver and dry down. But really beautiful part is that combination of that lemon and rosemary, really really unique. You smell it, this perfume, you cannot beat this opening top note. No other fragrance I smell this beautiful opening top note in a fragrance. It's very very up class. So first one is Dior Eau Sauvage EDT. And I'm gonna be mixing up like Fraiche and then a bit sweeter kind of perfumes, summer and winter both. Okay. Second, I'm gonna show you Dunhill's Icon, the original Icon with this yellowish juice. This perfume has one of the most unique openings I ever encountered. The first day I smelled this in a shop, I knew I'm gonna buy it. So I think back there I was in Malaysia, so this was a bit expensive there. Sorry about that. So I actually saved up the money and I bought the perfume. This is my second bottle now. So this has really heavy bottle, but Dunhill House, if they produced ever anything great, great, I mean great, this is a great 10 out of 10 fragrance, one of my signature scents. This has really amazing looking bottle as well. So what you really get from this is that neroli pepper, kind of like a what else, there's like leather that will pop up later, but that neroli peppery combo, and it's so unique. I haven't smelled anything like this quite, in my journey. So second one's gonna be Dunhill's Icon. Third one's gonna be a niche perfume from House of Creed. This is Virgin Island Water. I am actually almost ending near to the end of the bottle. I think about 20 ml, 25 ml left here. So this perfume, what's great about it, this is one of my most favorite creeds. One time I put this in my number one spot above Aventus. Okay, so the fragrance is great, like a escape or holiday fragrance. Okay, so when you hear the name Virgin Island Water, like it's gonna be like so wow. Virgin Island Water, it's gonna be really gonna be booze involved, lime involved, tequila involved, like parties and stuff, and on the beach, on the sand, crisp white sand. This is a kind of fragrance for that, with that beautiful blue cap. So this is the older style bottle. I don't know the newer style ones, but they always have that lime, and then sort of like a what is that note, the coconut. That's the combination that you get from this. So you try this, the lime in this is just mouth watering. I really love it. And you also get that coconut very prominent. So some of the batches the coconut is less, some of the batches coconut is more, but lime is always there. So check out Virgin Island Water by Creed, third one today. One of the best opening ever. Really sorry, the voice, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I just want to clear out my throat. Should have done that before the video. What an idiot. Okay, I think number four is Versace Eros. So this perfume has a lot of good things about it. It has really nice vanilla, dry down, and green apple. But what I really get in the opening is that mint and green apple slash tonka combo. And this is very sweet, very sharp. That mint is very sharp, you know, like when you smell it, it's so fruity. It's kind of citrusy. You almost feel like it's gonna be a summer fresh perfume, but it gets more winter heavy on the dry down. But the opening is just killer for Versace Eros. Even the newer one, Versace Eros Flame, does not really get better than this. This is the best in the Versace house. If you talk about Eros, at least this is the best version of that. Versace Eros, my number 4 pick. Number 5 pick is easy. YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. This is that beautiful bergamot slash what is that, cardamom combo. You know, this fragrance is very much like a chocolatey fragrance. So this is known to be one of the most sexiest perfumes out there. A lot of controversies and love at the same time. Doesn't last, doesn't project. Sometimes the fragrance is like people say too expensive for what it is, but La Nuit de l'Homme nonetheless is one of the best because that opening, there is not a single fragrance that could replicate the opening of La Nuit de l'Homme. So far I haven't seen. And the opening is just to die for, you know. Really, really love La Nuit de l'Homme. Really fresh. Just if you actually want to get appreciated in the bunch of ladies, this is a fragrance that really works in that scenario. I'm not saying it's a compliment beast all the time for everybody, but it worked for me throughout the years. La Nuit de l'Homme, number 5. Number 6, you're gonna see very strong fragrances here, like strong contenders. Bleu De Chanel EDP. So Bleu De Chanel EDP, I'm picking up this one because they're all more or less almost the same. EDT, EDP, and Pure Parfum. They basically just change the concentration a little bit. Sometimes the performance is a little bit up or dry down is a bit stronger. But the best version of Bleu De Chanel is EDP version, in my humble opinion. This one lasts on me like 8-10 hours, sometimes 18 hours above in cold weathers on my skin and shirt combined. So the most important thing in this is grapefruit, you know. The grapefruit opening, I can tell you, a lot of fragrance, they copied the DNA of Bleu De Chanel. They made the dry down very identical, but the opening is just to die for. Bleu De Chanel EDP is one of the best openings in the game. That's my number 6. Number 7, Dior Homme Intense. That lipsticky iris, sweet, alluring, kind of like when you smell it, it smells like, when you smell it for the first time, I thought of poison, you know, like not the perfume and not even the material, but what it really feel like, you know, when I hear the word poison in past when I was a kid, it used to be very like you know, like midnight poison, you know, there's the perfume out that time. I used to think those are like really expensive, really alluring and very sexy and seductive kind of perfume. This is a very seductive perfume, okay? There's no opening. Like Valentino has a little bit of similarity, but Dior Homme Intense stays on the best in terms of every single way. This is one of the most complete fragrance in my humble opinion. Dior Homme Intense is my number 8. Is it 8? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Number 8. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. This is the older version. Even the newer version smells more or less the same, but just the performance is a little bit up and down here. This has that bubblegummy sweetness. People say pear, I also get pineapple. So those that two combo, that makes me love the opening of Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Check it out. Very sweet, fruity perfume. I'm sorry, I know you're gonna be bothered about that. The voice, it's really disturbing. Next one, it's gonna be this perfume, 1821 Sweet Tobacco Spirit, man-made. This one has that honey, you know, the honey opening and that mixed with that wine, red wine accord. It makes it very sweet, alluring, a little bit deep, and it's very rich. At the same time, it's almost intoxicating. You know that tobacco will come up much later, but it's gonna be really sweet. But this perfume, you know, that combination of that red wine and the honey, really sweet. You know, I really like the gooey sweetness in this one, and it's very much like a tipsy kind of a fragrance. I really like it. 1821 Sweet Tobacco Spirit. Next one, today's after showers scent in the morning, Paco Rabanne 1 million. You can doubt, you can hate all you want. One of our brothers, Mark Oliver, said he absolutely hates it. He thinks the bottle is hideous. Yeah, these are the kind of things I enjoy in Fracom, difference in opinion. And I absolutely respect everybody's opinion. But in my humble opinion, in my world, 1 million, since the day I bought it, since the day I used it, every time I spray this, I really enjoy that blood orange opening. This one has that unique blood orange feel. And this one is so sweet. They say bubblegum, but what I really get is a very sweet blast, you know. That one, it's unmatched. You get a lot of clones of this perfume, but 1 million stays as 1 million. This one is more suitable for colder weather, nighttime, but this perfume dry down is also very nice. But opening, 1 million still rocks. Paco Rabanne 1 million. And then next one, this perfume from House of Hermes, Terre de Hermes Ultra Fraiche, the white cap. So they have several versions of this, like Parfum, EDT, fresh version. They also have Eau Intense Vetiver. I think those are the ones. But this one, particular one, that's citrus. They have a very beautiful citrusy opening, and that citrus, it's like neroli, I think. It's just lovely. You know, the first time I smelled it, it smelled like kind of like cardamom, like pan masala feel in the opening, mixed with lemon. You know, it's like a bitter neroli, bitter citrus kind of opening. This is best for, I think, if you ask me to pick a time, I think rainy days, when the rain comes down heavy on the green leaves and the world becomes alive again. You know, so that is the fresh burst of Terre d'Hermes Ultra Fresh. This is really really good stuff, guys. Very high quality juice. Okay, check it out. So next one from back, I'm gonna go a little bit sweeter and then mix with fresh as well. Next one is Stronger With You Intensely by Armani. Okay, this perfume, it's an all-rounder fragrance. You know, this made my one of the best fragrances last year, and I love it so much. It's just my pick. The sweetness in this, you know, it's just makes you happy. This one is comparable to By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela, but this is better in every way. That one has a little bit more smokiness. This one has a lot more sweetness. So if you're a fan of sweet fragrances, gourmand fragrances, check it out. It's gonna be the best fragrance you can wear in the clubbing scenario. The opening is just lovely. It has that chestnut feel. I think chestnut or some like a sweet gourmand sort of opening with a lot of sweetness. That's what is great about it. Okay, Stronger With You Intensely. Next is a discontinued gem. I just gotta have to put it here. Most unique opening top note ever. This is Mugler Ultra Zest. I haven't shown this in a very long time. I'm just glad I brought it back. This one has that orange, you know, like orange popsicle. And the moment you spray it, I have very much like 20 ml, 25 ml left. This is very expensive right now. Now it's about $150 or more. And that's not the price it's supposed to be sold for, but people are crazy, you know. People will be like, I don't want this when it's like 45, 60 bucks. Why would I buy it? Then it's get discontinued. It gets harder to find. People go like, I'm gonna spend some 200 bucks to get this. This is psychology of people. So Ultra Zest, try it out if you can ever. If you can find it within like 100 bucks, it's a great fragrance for summer and spring. Okay, very unique opening. Okay, so if you like orange, this is a great fragrance. Ultra Zest. Next, orange. Talking about oranges, Clinique's Happy For Men. This perfume, it's mysterious. Some people get beast mode from it. I get about 4 to 5 hours. It's okay, you know, like it's a fresh perfume, but until today, you know, anything that smells really really good, refreshing, one of them has to be Clinique's Happy For Men. It's such a classic. It sold a lot of bottles, I think, at least this part of the world. And the perfume is just very lovely, like very juicy orange, you know. And if you like citrus, it mixed with the lemon. So lemon and orange combo, deadly combination for high heat, you know. It's such a blessing to wear in high heat. The opening is just lovely. I wish it stayed longer, but you know, still, it's a very good fragrance. This is Clinique's Happy For Men. Okay, we have a few more to go. Next one is gonna be Men Prive. This one, the whiskey, the boozy opening with, I think there's a plum note or something of fruity nature, and then it goes with the leather, it goes with sugar, you know, like very beautiful, exotic and sexy scent. This is the kind of fragrance, it's alluring. So the opening that stays for 2 hours, that time, it's a compliment magnet. Dry down, it's like not my most favorite, but it doesn't really justify, you know, like on the dry down, but on the opening 2 hours, this is magic. Men Prive. Try to get a 2015 older bottle or 14 whenever it was out. That time, this was like magic, but the newer one's a little bit weak. Okay, so I think we have last 5 left. Next is ROja Enigma or Creation E Parfum Cologne that I have. You can buy the Parfum version, you can buy the EDP, whatever the other ones, but this is good enough, you know. This is the most reasonably priced ROja that I bought today. And I was gonna put Elysium, but Elysium is similar to many other Bleu De Chanel, so I said, yeah, let's keep Bleu De Chanel in the list. But Enigma, it has a difference difference than anything else. It's so unique, it stands out from the rest of the crowd. It has that cola vibe, it has kind of like a boozy accord, you know, like it has a like tobacco, this three combo. But when you smell it, it just makes you like, oof, you just want to smell it more and more. You know, it's like cherry Coke, it's like Dr. Pepper, it's like all this cola flavored drinks. And it's just lovely. You know, like cognac in this is very boozy. It lasts like a lifetime on me. So Enigma by ROja is one of my most favorite openings in the game. Next, Dior, I told you, did good. Dior's Fahrenheit, the original Fahrenheit. They have a lot of flankers on this, but the opening, nothing could beat this opening. I love the petroleum gasoline opening with that violets, as well as there's some, I think, it's like a motor oil sort of a feel, that oily feel, you know, it's like a leather jacket. It's such a leather jacket fragrance, you know. And it's just, cannot explain it, you know, it's such a classic. It never gets boring in my world. It's always a classic. It's one of my signature scents as well. Very long lasting. Dior's Fahrenheit. Okay, last three left. Let's go with fresh ones. Versace Pour Homme. This is a fragrance. If someone said I do not like Versace Pour Homme, it will be very hard to believe. This is such a fragrance. It's like nobody hates it. Everybody loves the freshie. First time I put it on in my I mean from the first bottle that I bought. That time I think I was with my ex, and she's like, she said, "What are you wearing? You know, in the mall, you know, you're like projecting." I sprayed like 4 or 5 times. It was kind of like a warm day, and the mall was kind of, air conditioning was good, so they had that you know, those windows like glass rooftop or something, so the rays are coming in, and the thing is you get kind of like the sunlight on you, but the AC is on, air conditioning is on. That time in the summer's day, this is like beautiful. It projects like nobody's business. So she was like, "What are you smelling like, so fresh, you know, like aquatic?" This is the kind of opening. Versace Pour Homme, masculine, manly, fresh, neroli, you know. And the fragrance is just lovely. If you cannot afford Chanel Allure Sport, buy this. Buy a 200 ml, it's gonna be cheaper than Chanel, but one of the best fragrance ever made. Versace Pour Homme. Next is a fragrance. I love this perfume. Anybody comes to me saying that this is a worse, this is a bad fragrance, cheap, I'm gonna shoot them. This is Prada Amber Pour Homme. This is one of the most beautiful bottles, juice color, in my humble opinion. It looks so posh. It looks so unique. They have whole the notes breakdown written here. The spray at the side, it sprays like a laser. You know, amazing spray. So this fragrance smells like, you guys know, like a fresh, clean laundry soap in a 5-star hotel. So I like the soapiness in the opening of this. You know, it's a very strong, clean, fresh opening, and it lasts for like a long, long time. So the amber in this, amazing, amazing amber in this. Try it out if you like soapy scents. Prada Amber is one of the best. The last one, I have to put this one here. It's getting a little bit harder to find here, but this is the EDP version, and this is gonna be Chanel Allure Sport. No, Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. This perfume is known to be a beast mode perfumer, you know, and I think I have about what 20 ml left or something like that. This has the lemon cream pie, and the perfume is just so creamy and lemony. You smell it, no other fragrance smell that good. If it's a little bit rainy, a little bit mild cold weather, fall time, it is gonna give you like 5 to 6 hours, great. But you're gonna get amazing compliments wearing this. If it's a close encounter, you're gonna get, like, let's say you're getting, you know, involved in some romantic business, this is one of the best fragrances you can put on yourself. Trust me, masculine, yummy, gourmand, and you smell like a nice sort of a lemon cream pie, you know, slash cheesecake with lots of lemon. One of the best ever, Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. So those are my 20 fragrances with the best top or opening top notes. What are your favorites? Let me know in the comment section, and let others see as well. Everybody have a nice day. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.